Hey everybody. Today I just wanted to do a quick video talking about some health and fitness tips and just some basics of how I eat and I plan my eating and working out and everything. So essentially what I do is the keto diet combined with intermittent fasting. If you don't know what those are, the keto diet is basically it's not really low carb, it's almost no carb. So I don't count all the macros, count calories. I basically just don't eat starches, breads, sugary things. But I go all out on eggs, salads, Cobb salads, grass-fed burgers, steaks, fish, chicken, etc. And also I have protein shakes as well that I supplement. And I'm fairly active. If you're not, you may need to, not go too crazy on those, for example, on the bacon. And what I do is, in doing that, first off, the keto diet, you're basically trying to get your body to burn fat by telling it to burn ketones, which come from fat. And your body goes into ketosis when you cut carbs. So just think of it this way, trying to keep it as simple as possible. If you're eating sugars and glucose, your body is using that for energy as well as your brain. And when you're in ketosis, your body is burning ketones, so to speak, from fat. This can be from body fat, and it can also be from, you can take exogenous ketones too, which can help. And what it does is it's basically telling your body, hey, burn fat instead of carbs and burn body fat, because carbs, obviously you don't really hold those like we do fat in our fat cells to be burnt. We have to eat and then we burn, and then that's why, maybe after you have a big starchy meal of rice or bread or something sugary, you're going to be tired after a little bit. And by going into ketosis, you're telling your body to go into, quote, fat burning mode. So it's fairly straightforward. Intermittent fasting is the simplest way to kind of explain that is only eating during certain parts of the day and fasting for other parts of the day. So, for example, for myself, I stop eating around 8 p.m. and then I sleep and everything, and then I get up and I like to go do workout, doing jujitsu, lifting weights, because there's been some research basically saying that when you do fasted cardio, meaning you haven't eaten in the morning, that your body goes straight to the fat reserves to burn fat, rather than maybe later in the day when you've eaten and your blood sugar is higher, you have a bunch of food in your system. So in combining these two, it actually works good together, because if I'm not eating anything in the fast, it's going to be quicker to get into ketosis. And then obviously the goal is to stay in ketosis. Some people ask about cheat days. I really don't do those. I try to avoid them. If I do happen to have some carbs, like, you're at someone's house and they make some food, you don't want to be the guy carrying around like your chicken breasts and asparagus saying you're going to eat your own thing. I do actually keep handy in my car some exogenous ketones, which are just taking those, and then some supplements that help your blood sugar not spike. Basically, by taking those, you're trying to stay in ketosis and, telling your body, if you will, to not absorb too many of those carbs and use them for energy, but keep running on the ketones. And there's some research behind that, that it works as well. So that's pretty much what I do. I lift weights as my, kind of building muscle. Muscle also helps burn fat. So muscle's quite metabolic compared to fat, which doesn't really burn. It sits there, right? Whereas muscle, think of it as like a bigger engine to burn more calories. So I've been lifting weights since I was 16. And now I found as I've gotten older, I should add, it's always I'm not like naturally skinny or whatnot. It's always taken me more effort to stay thin. I've always been able to put on muscle easier. Now I'm older and I like this combination of avoiding sugars, carbs. There's also tons of other health benefits I'll get into another time by eating keto and also adding fasting to your eating plan. But it also gives you more energy. For example, if I go to like an Asian place and eat, I love like Thai chicken fried rice, which I avoid eating, or like a pizza. One, I'm gonna be tired. My water weight's gonna go up from having all those carbohydrates. I'm gonna put in like 10 pounds just from, one slice of pizza. But even though a lot of it's water weight. Anyways, some people wonder the basics of what I do for fitness. And that's kind of the broad overview is eating fairly keto and also adding intermittent fasting in there, fasted cardio, and then some weight training. And my cardio, again, is the training in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, kickboxing. I think working out-wise, find something you like that you actually enjoy. If you told me I had to go run every day, like 3 miles, I'd probably be 300 pounds because it's really boring to me. I used to be a sprinter, but I like explosive things, not running or biking or something. But some people love that, so that's fine. You can get up and do that. Anyways, hope that's helpful. And try it out. Ask questions and see if you get any results.